we got our game. It's the decision match. This is the time where dreams become reality or get shattered. We got 10 players already for the Asian region of the DreamHack Summer Tournament. And now we need 6 more to get a sweet 16-player bracket for the tournament starting on Wednesday. And one of these 2 players will be either ReMinD or Fortitude. Clash of Generations, ReMinD, of course, an all-time god. Probably the second most famous Night Elf of all time, right behind Moon, winning WCG, winning BlizzCon. He has done it all, and he's back to the scene. Really, really cool to see him. Always a little different from the standard Night Elves we see. And on the other side, it is a guy who almost broke through the dual dominance of TH and Infi from the human side in China. That is the only 25-year-old Fortitude. Is he past his peak, though, is the question. From one of the best players in the world to not even qualifying for the World Championship. That shall not happen to him again. Actually, it would be a disaster for Fortitude if he's not part of WGL and not part of DreamHack Summer. Same kind of goes for ReMinD. So who gets a little bit of a redemption for the missed WGL qualifiers, Remo? Who is the favorite here? How will the games go?
I really can't pick a favorite, honestly. In the past, it clearly would have been Fortitude. I think everyone would have agreed. But as you nicely outlined, yeah, these days are kind of behind him. That sounds very negative. I hope Fortitude can get back to former glory. But his current shape definitely doesn't seem to be his strongest. He's been struggling quite a bit. ReMinD, we have seen him deliver some pretty good results, but against the top guard, usually doesn't work. However, he's still a player who is really, really enjoyable to follow and to watch because he has these weird strategies. He is thinking outside the box. He has his own meta, and we see that reflected here already because it's a neutral hero build, something that throughout the history of Warcraft, the Night Elves had been quite fond of, but most recently has disappeared pretty much entirely out of the meta, with the exception of ReMinD, who still does this. Nobody else seems to be able to pull it off, but he still dares to. Question is, of course, as always, which hero is it gonna be?
That is a very good question. On the other side, we can talk about that hero pick as well, because it is an MK. No Archmage. Yeah. And it is a Panda. Okay, we've seen this a couple of times. Beastmaster days are definitely over. But, yeah, he seems to like the Panda. How do you like the Panda?
Decently well. He's like one of those, strength heroes, late game, high damage carries, kind of. But he always has the issue that he doesn't have straight up crowd control like the others, with Clap, with Nova, with Stomp. But that he is relying on Drunken Haze, which can be dispelled. So that's a big downside of the hero. But if he levels highly, if the opponent doesn't have enough heal scrolls, he certainly still has high damage output. But very much unlike a Keeper and unlike a Demon Hunter, in the trade wars, in the right-click wars, and on low levels, normally he doesn't provide that much. But that is quite similar to the Mountain King, I guess.
Dude, Fortitude dropping the pendant on the ground. Is that for more mana regen?
Yeah, it's some serious min-maxing.
Yeah, he should have focused a little bit more on the peasant, because that that peasant went down instead. Okay, but yeah, that's some min-maxing we don't see too often. We get new militia for the expansion. We get the Panda creeping his natural as well. Footman scouting this, getting closer to level 3. And is that a counter expansion by ReMinD? Kind of suspicious that he has wisps nearby.
In case you guys don't exactly know how that works, by the way, with the Pendant. Pendant increases your mana pool, but your mana regen is not dependent on your mana pool, but rather on your intelligence. Pendant does not increase intelligence, only the mana pool. So whether you have the Pendant in the inventory or on the ground, you have the same amount of mana regen, which means when you pick the Pendant back up, you have gained a little more mana for your trouble.
Dude, that was the second peasant falling.
Okay,
Against
but the Expo is
creeps.
crept at least. Panda could go for the boots here. Boots and dust. Sells the dust. Interesting. Just trying to keep it away from the Mountain King.
All right. How much can the Mountain King do? He's a serious archer sniper with his stone bolts, and it seems like, yeah, tier 2 almost done. Hunter's Horn might be a little late, but also an indicator for an early tier 2 hero maybe. First Breath of Fire. Oh, wait. What? Surround. What was on the ground there?
Ring.
Ah, the ring. Okay. Panda is surrounded. Gotta go for the TP soon. There we go. I thought for a second he left the pendant there and he picked it up. But okay. But what is this game, Remo? We are 5 minutes in. Now the expo starts. This is really weird.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, Fortitude with an interesting decision there earlier to walk away from the camp and harass right away before it was finished. When the MK hits level 3, of course, it becomes very strong. Oh, and the perfect read now for Fortitude. Expecting his opponent over at the Murlocs. Panda hits level 3. Doesn't have a TP anymore, we have to remember. But Breath level 2 now unlocked. That is quite strong. Great inventory for this Panda, by the way. More damage, more mana, more armor, more move speed.
Everything.
What's he missing? What kind of stats is he missing?
Attack speed. Well, you get everything with circles, right? So
Yeah, with the
dodge
stats, I guess you
chance.
get
He
everything.
doesn't have dodge.
He does. He's got the passive.
Ah, you mean in total? I thought just from the inventory. Yeah, well, of course you're right.
But yeah, still no expansion in sight anywhere. Oh, next arm of Stormbolt.
Can't get out.
Around. But I think he can fight out, right?
Fortitude could
Next
have
Breath of Fire could hurt. Could hurt a lot against these footies.
Okay, Mountain King.
Berserker's also... Ooh.
Greedy, but that's another footman falling.
Good thing he has a shop at the expo.
Yeah.
Wise play by Fortitude to have that coming up early.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. Panda can continue creeping, getting them close to 4. Expo is coming. Tier 2 stability and Tier 3 tech started as well for ReMinD. There's soon to be Dryads, and there's no real solution to these Dryads. No Water Elementals, no Blacksmith at sight. Finally, Fortitude starts his tech as well. But the Dryads should dominate, right?
Yeah, for a while at least. Until there's a good counter to them. Humans have plenty of good Dryad counters, rifles and mortar teams especially. But those take a while to come online. For a while, Dryads do give good map control. Panda 1000 HP, already level 4. Did he scale any Drunken Haze?
No.
He doesn't do that, right? He goes full Brawler.
Yeah. More crit, more dodge, or more evasion, basically. And the Mountain King, no TP anymore, just the staff. There's no disable, so that's fine. What?
What could be a cool other little perk for Drunken Brawler to make it a better passive?
Even better, he combines 2 passives already.
It's not that good though. You know, he's not that crazy of a damage dealer.
It's definitely
So
not
the
as
crit is
good as Soulburn that combines 3 abilities, but oh boy, lots of mercs for Fortitude, and of course the Berserkers, they are a good solution to these Dryads. Is that the first kill already? No, good control by ReMinD. There we go, Stormbolt, more control on the Panda.
I think HP regen perhaps could be a good thing. Wait a minute, Mountain King, what's he doing?
Dying.
MK, getting slowed? Uh-oh,
Stab.
the breath. Is it ready? Is it ready?
No, what?
Oh, that was so close.
If that was
told it.
calculated, then big balls by Fortitude.
Dude, this is a lot more experience for this Panda though. Mercenaries, you get them instantly. They're kind of expensive. Dryad.
Ah, bait it.
But they give bonus experience. This is going to be almost... Look at this experience jump right now in the Panda. This is going to be crazy.
1192. Holy!
It's sick, right?
What? Okay, it's solo hero. It's tier 2 bonus experience
It's only
as well.
tier 2, man. This wasn't even tier 3.
Yeah.
This is Merc's bonus XP.
Dude, I gotta admit, I didn't know about that when you said it yesterday, and I kind of ignored it because I didn't want to look dumb, but Merc bonus experience.
Yeah.
Wow.
Level 5? Almost. 5 XP away. Fortitude needs these heal scrolls real bad.
Fortitude has 1, plus an invul, so the first round of items go to him. Double Sanctum, Archmage second. Bears are coming though. And they're soon to be master, if you, as you see. And now he does get the level of the tier 3 bonus experience.
Yeah, which means level 6 and ultimate isn't that unlikely.
I love myself some ultimates. We get rifles as well. Must be, right? Okay, blacksmith now.
Oh, the Dryads, if they get 1 kill, that's level 5. That footy should be pretty easy.
Yep. Denied.
Oh, did he deny it?
Yep.
Wow, what a guy.
Oh, but the second one?
Oh
my God.
Oh, sick.
To be honest, the start of this game was a little sloppy and I was about to complain, but those are some sick plays by Fortitude. He can't stop level 5 anymore because of that kill of the Shadow Priest. Now there it is, level 3, Breath of Fire. Archmage is here and...
GG. That came out of nowhere.
Okay.
I don't even think this is necessarily too early to call it. Like, this was a level 5 Panda, a tier 3 army at your expo. Your MK was about to die. Crazy game, dude. What the hell?
Yeah, I thought maybe you can hold, maybe you can turtle. Like, some humans are really good at it. Infi, Todd come to mind. Yeah. Maybe too many mistakes in the early. It's still a best of 5. Still plenty of chance to come back into the series. Like, these mistakes, like losing peasants to creeps twice, that can't happen. That can't happen.
That was a little weird. And also, I think he kind of underestimated the potential of the Panda. He was feeding a lot of experience into the little cuddly bear. And when he's level 5, he's quite dangerous. Great inventory for the Panda as well. Boots, circlets, claws, rings.
Yep, good start, for sure.
Cool to see the Panda first every now and then again.
Yeah, he makes it work. It's nothing that's set in stone, like that a lot of people play. So you have to prepare, like, for ReMinD's playstyle. And that's cool to see. Thank you, Abstract, for the sub. Another full day of Warcraft 3 with Back to Warcraft. Love it. Hype. Thank you very much. And Cranka, 38 month already. Much love. Ready to go. 1-0 for ReMinD. 2 maps
The next
away.
map we see here now will be Concealed. Unsurprising human counterpick. Here, things like Panda shouldn't be doable. Not even Warden should be doable. Demon Hunter is very dangerous. Normally, this means Keeper of the Grove most of the time nowadays.
Okay, ReMinD is ready as well. We're about to load in. And a couple more observers, I guess. But now we're ready. It's exactly 50-50 between them. Interesting. I thought Fortitude would be ahead. Oh, ReMinD tells us this might be the wrong map. All right, then.
Oh, that happens every now and then. Maybe Fortitude not so familiar with the veto system on the ESL page yet.
Okay, seems like it is. So we rehost. Quick process, of course, here on NetEase. Not bad. Do we have any other results already? Maybe there's some other streams going on. GTR is streaming for sure. We have to
on the
invite.
page, nothing. But I think on the page they only get entered once they're finalized, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the zoom by GTR, man. So our map is Last Refuge. This seems to be the correct one. Lolite is going to join in. And then we should be ready here for map number 2. Is Lolite casting, or is he just writing down strategies, getting ready for the main event?
I guess he's casting. They're all on Africa these days.
Africa.
Okay, second try. This time on the right map. And we're loading in to Last Refuge. Does that change a lot about your pre-match prediction compared to CH?
Yeah. It is not an easy Panda map, not an easy Warden map, but it is somewhat playable. More playable than Concealed would be. But usually still, the play here is the Keeper of the Grove. Some Night Elves who still really hold on to the Demon Hunter will go for Demon here. But I don't think ReMinD, with his creativity, is going to stick to the old school Demon Hunter. I'm looking forward to what he's going to be showing here.
Oh, of course we all are. Will he take the 2-0? Or will Fortitude make this a best of 3? We go in to Last Refuge. And there we go. Fortitude for the Lao Pao Esports Club in the bottom right with a normal build thus far. And ReMinD in the upper right. I don't see an altar.
Yeah, dude, he's going for another Tavern Hero build on LR. LR can be a really good map for Dark Ranger. You can get so many skeletons so quick, get level 3 fast, open up the Merc fast, expand quickly, and make it to level 4 in no time.
No time.
Big problem with the Dark Ranger is she's really bad in the late game if she doesn't get ultimate. But if he has a crazy read, she can be extremely good against Mountain King. Is it Mountain King? No.
On LR? No, it's an Archmage. Alright, so what's the pick for ReMinD? This can be, like, how likely is it that Fortitude scouts this and punishes this early?
I guess it depends on his creep route. If he wants to go for a Merc camp pull with the first footy, then he's not going to be scouting for a long time at all. So what's this first footy doing? This is a big deal. He is going scouting. Doesn't mean that he will be playing aggressive against it, because being aggressive with level 1 AM also oftentimes feels weird. Can't really use Militia for that either. Should he be aggressive against this? I'm not sure.
Is it a... let's see what hero it is. I'm gonna see it in 15 seconds. Maybe... against 2 archers and the Ancient of War. Maybe just harass, maybe just annoy. Do you need this footman to creep yourself? Not sure. Panda again.
Cool. This is his jam nowadays, apparently.
You know what's also very cool? We got a new sub by Alaska State Warcraft 3 team for 11 months. What's up from Alaska? Best Twitch casters, hands down. And Shuddy with a €5 donation. I don't think there's bonus experience for mercenaries. Some of them just have higher levels than you might expect. Remo, he's doubting you.
Yeah. I mean, that's technically true. But it comes down to the same thing, right? They are 3 supply, 2 supply, and 4 supply, but they give more, way more experience than that usually would give. So, I think that's basically more experience. So, it turns out Fortitude does want to be aggressive with level 1 only. And you know what? It seemed like that was a good decision. Panda in a lot of trouble here already. The first archer died. And this is looking quite scary already. What's the follow-up here for Fortitude? He's teching. He's not going super ham with a tower push or anything like that. ReMinD also started to tech, though.
Players' forces are under attack.
Pretty much at the same time.
Yeah, this is definitely a better early game for Fortitude. He still needs this level 2. He is pretty close. That Wisp would have been level 2, but, you know, detonate. Now 1 base. Where can he get There's missing experience at the green spots, obviously, but ReMinD has the Wisp there. Is he trying to go for this camp again? Or what's the plan B for the Panda?
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, ReMinD seems to be scouting around, wants to perhaps steal something with a Breath of Fire. But that's not working out, so this Panda's early game is a lot slower than it was on Echo Isles. A hero, again, that can be strong with high levels, but needs to get the creeping done first.
0 experience, man. 0.
That's not very promising. Oh, and the sentry wards. That is a perfect drop right now.
That was pretty obvious, no?
It was nighttime, he was out of range, I think.
But he moved back in with 1 charge. Okay, you don't necessarily check that
A player's
every
forces
5
are under
seconds.
attack.
Okay, back to the green. Hunter's Hall, again, pretty late throughout the process of taking to tier 2.
And that seems to be a straight up macro mistake, because he's not going to be adding a second hero for a long time, perhaps at all. I guess you can go heavier on archers then.
Thank you, Mofad. Tier 3 sub. That is pretty damn awesome, man. Go, ReMinD. Thank you, Mofad.
Thank you, kind sir. What's the Panda's crit chance again? It's 10%, right?
That would have been my guess as well.
Evasion is 7, 14, 21. And I think crit is 10%.
7% mischance, man. Hoo, baby!
That tankiness, bro. Oh yeah.
Against mass archers, there might be a miss hidden here and there. We got an alchemist, by the way, to counter the Panda. And a Tinker to add a second hero. Yeah, damn, you were wrong. He will add a second hero here. And it's rockets. We go to Wen of Mana Stealing to the alchemist. Fortitude just walks into the creep spot, steals it.
Whoops.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the AM pressuring in the main. How fast are ReMinD's reactions? How good is his multitasking here is the question. Can he creep this and keep his main base economy safe at the same time?
Juggling begins.
Oh, good job here so far.
Yeah. Not too much duration on the water mantle anymore, and it can be dispelled, so this Ancient of Lore should be safe.
Whoops. Denied with the tree.
So, rifle.
Uprooted to prevent that.
For sure. Oh, the second lore, though, misses the rockets.
And doesn't have elemental though. Should be fine. And the alchemist is creeping the rock golem. Seems to be working pretty well with the heal spray. Gets to level 2 here. Big experience for this alchemist. Is this Tinker a direct reaction to the heal spray, by the way?
I think so, but then he must be super quick. Like, it's only 3 waves, right? 3 or 4 waves per heal.
Yeah.
And the first one you can't really prevent. So you have to cast the rockets right after you see the heal.
And I guess he wants to stand close to him as well.
Yeah, so it doesn't take much time for the projectiles to arrive. Yeah, it's not easy to counter an alchemist with a Tinker. It's possible, but not easy.
Remember those
Nope.
2 WGLs ago? Games, Chimiko versus Moon, where Chimiko would dispel the Drunken Haze every time before the Breath of Fire came in? That was so sick, dude.
Yeah, he kind of needs micro like this. Once again going Dryads. Trying a little bit hero focus here, but there's heal spray. And that was definitely a little too late. Healing was done. Hoping for some crits, but the chance isn't too high either. But there's another Breath of Fire. Not too impactful on level 1, of course. Here comes the Sorceress to the rescue.
Yeah, it seems like ReMinD is kind of getting shredded this game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shredderino.
Doesn't work so well here.
True, but it's not like this game is definitely over. It's a 10 supply lead, it's good hero levels. It's a pretty hurt Panda. Oh, Rejuve. Cannot be dispelled here, but the Panda's just surrounded. Fights out. Great Bear. Great. There was a mix of brave and great.
Works.
But yeah, this this fight so far is working out okay, but now almost another surround. This archer definitely dead. And moon juice during daytime, a little problematic.
Yeah. I think this is looking a lot like the 1-1 over here.
Yeah, right.
Towers coming, no level 3 heroes for ReMinD. Alchemist so strong, still with some one of Mana Steel left.
The orb now. Can that help? Without range attack, questionable. Can't spread the damage too much. The sorcerers are amazing crowd control now.
AM does have aura level 2. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
2 bears finally in master form, but only 2 bears isn't that good. Oh, that heal spray though. That's certainly good. Heals everything back up so nicely.
GG.
That's GG. Yeah, that game was not winnable anymore. And 1-1.
This pretty much came down to the first creep spot and Fortitude's reaction to it.
I think so too. A little too ambitious, I guess.
Do you think in an all-in hold like this rifle push was, you should just sell your TP?
As which player?
As the sieged player. Because you're under attack anyway.
Yeah.
It's just an...
But especially against Sorks, maybe you can dive in for some kills and look to take something out with Breath of Fire. Having the ability to TP out back to the tree and then heal up at the Moonwells as well can be valuable.
That's a lot of gold, though.
Nah. 175. I think he was producing en masse anyways from the Ancients of Lore. He just didn't have enough time. Thank you, Mantisius, with the 14 months. To another 14 months. Thanks for the good content here and at Rocket Beans TV. Giannis, do you really not have Teeny's number?
No, I don't.
Who's
I don't
Teeny?
have Florentine.
Ah.
Teeny.
Teeny, I see.
Yeah, no, I don't. But I have some gratitude for Nawizi Bachi for the 3-month resub.
Bachi. Thank you.
Alright, ReMinD. Will you change your first hero or will you stick with the panda? We load into game 3 without much delay this time.
That would be kind of crazy if he just refuses to play anything other than panda.
It's ReMinD, I can see that.
You know, if we play Terranos, I'm like, okay, bro, go for the panda. If we play Twisted, I'm like, hell yeah, bro, go for the panda. But on some maps, like AZ, this map is made for a keeper, dude. Kind of like LR, also.
Alright then. We'll see how this goes. AZ it is. ReMinD seems to be not a big fan of the keeper here. It's just is Fortitude just starting a comeback, taking it 2-1, or will the old legend take his map? Last Refuge was Fortitude's first map. This should be ReMind's first map. No, right. The veto system is a little different, right?
Yeah, we don't exactly know who's choosing which maps with the new veto system.
We know that Rough Marcotte is pretty awesome because he has resubscribed for 39 months already. Thanks for your passion for the game, guys. Never stop. As long as there's
Thank
tournaments.
you.
Or
Rathma,
funding.
wasn't that like a Diablo character? Neo? Isn't that
What?
a Diablo 2 character?
I don't know. I got
Ravma?
Ravma. I
Is it?
don't recall that.
Many moons ago.
Talrasha. Maybe you're confusing that.
And that was a super mage, right?
That was an awesome mage. Thank you, Batar, for the 3-month resub. I got spikes. The connection doesn't seem to be that great to NetEase today. But Remo, it is a keeper.
Nice. Yeah. On this map, definitely the better choice, the best choice, I would say. I've been seeing that Colorful has still been mixing in some Demon Hunter now and then. And even, upon occasion, successful. But he seems to be the only top Night Elf who ever tries Demon Hunter anymore.
Yeah. Is he still trying with immolation here?
No, I haven't seen that in a really long time.
It's
Would
always
be cool
fun.
to see immolation return.
It's always
Blizzard
fun.
buff, please.
Do you have any great ideas how to do that?
A player's forces are under
Yeah.
attack.
Remove the activation mana cost and improve the tick rate from every 1 second to every half second. And maybe increase damage by 10%, but that might not even be necessary.
I think I fixed the spike at least. No, no. Hope so.
Yeah, I've been having quite some spikes as well. Normally, it stabilizes.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here's to hoping that it does.
Alrighty. Both did pretty much a perfect creep spot. Gloves, cloak for the keeper. Circlet gauntlets for the archmage. That's quite fine.
Oh, there's 2 wisps around for the detonate. Oh, the keeper's here as well. Okay. Bit of a stressful moment here. First wisp detonates. Hits all right. And the next wisp against the watch elemental, holding on to it. Good splits here, honestly, by Fortitude. Wisp not detonating for a long time, which is weird. Alright, now he does. Last hit to Fortitude, that's level 3. And that looked scary, but Fortitude holds on pretty well, I guess.
Alright, how many kills can he get with Entangle? That should be the first one, but taking a lot of damage, being half surrounded by 5 footmen. This is not the biggest jump towards level 3.
Yeah, I think the wisp detonates there were not very well done. Like, one water elemental was sent away to split the elementals. You should leave that one alone and just detonate everything on the water elemental that's tanking the creeps. Because once the elemental is gone, then the creeps turn their attention towards the rest of the human units, the militia and footies. And that can become very painful. That's a small move, but it makes a big difference in the early game. And now, this seems to be looking pretty stable for Fortitude.
I agree, has a staff as well, can cause some distraction in the north, force ReMinD back, relieve some pressure with that. I like it. Tier 2 on the way. Almost done. How much damage can he still do? He's only having treants here and the right clicks of the keeper. Still trying to go for level 3 with just that.
Alright, that's another peasant going down here. I think that's 4 peasants dead in total. Not perfect, of course, but recoverable. And a lot of footmen, dude.
Yeah, but if
like
they get
it.
defend, which they don't have yet, they could have sick value, even in the mid game.
Yeah. It's very important to get this defend up soon. But that's a difficult question. Like, when do you fit it in? Do you want to tech first? Tech is also important. Do you want to tower first? When do you need the shop? When do you need the defend? Macro-wise, it's very hard to get perfect. Keeper is 2 XP away from level 3, man. There was that peasant deny at the expansion.
Thank you, Silani, for the sub. For the gifted sub. Okay. Naga time? Naga time.
I was half expecting a panda with this being reminded.
Nah, more crowd control. And here's the entangle and the slow. Archers get in front, trying to block. Sidestep by Fortitude. Didn't really expect that, but there's another entangle. Staff is ready in 5, but can't survive that long. That's the TP forced. And immediately popping the clarity. I like that.
Yeah. But there was a lot of mana out of the Night Elf as well. Alright, this footy here should be the last hit. That should be level 3. But the Keeper has basically no mana anymore. The shop's about to be ready. There's still plenty of footies left. But still no defense, I think. Oh, the AM. Staffing over into the back. Oh my god. On 50 HP. ReMinD does not die for it?
Madman. Tier 2 has just started. He can only go for clarities.
Why didn't he die for it, though? He could have just walked in.
Yeah, I agree.
2 hits from the Keeper.
It's a lot of footmen. He wants to deal with them now.
So many footies, Jesus.
Region scroll, of course. So, Naga's coming back. He has an entangle again. And the Archmage is brave enough to move out. That was risky.
Misclick there on the focus fire didn't, I think, put enough damage on the footy, so that one should survive. Staff on cooldown. Ah, footy actually did die. Tier 3, halfway through. Feels like this should be the proper time to fall back for a bit of creeping for ReMinD, and then come back with the orb. But no, he says he wants to attack again. Keep up the pressure relentlessly.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, second barracks. The 2 barracks mass defense footies play that we saw in parts at WGL.
Yeah, we see more and more double racks. Taught the influencers playing it for a long time, but you can't play double racks rifles without the blacksmith.
Footman it is. When is this defense finally finished? Still taking a while. So many footies going down.
Yeah, defend only ready in a couple of seconds, but too late. Good auto control. Can't really reach. Step out by 50 HP again. Ridiculous saves.
Everything here is kind of hurt. But tier 2 is about to finish. Mountain King should be coming out soon. That one's gonna help a lot. But lumber is so low for Fortitude.
Yeah, what can you do? Rifles are coming, but 3-4 footmen? You need that. He's still producing footmen, not rifles. What is ReMinD doing, by the way, with his tech? He is on tier 3. He does not have marksmanship yet. Wellspring very quickly, and orb time.
He upgraded Wellspring before marksmanship just for the Moonstone duration. For a bit of the Moonstone duration. That's interesting. Doesn't exactly look like the right priority. How much lumber is marksmanship again? Like 175 or something, right?
He's trying to knock down the blacksmith again. But is that so important? I guess the only target. Ooh, heal spray. Nice. The archers were pretty hurt before. Of course, the defense throws the damage back. But the orb. The orb, the heal spray, so good. But supply lead now for Fortitude. And the mass footmen seem to be a good idea.
He's using the defense really well here, by the way.
Yeah.
He's charging out of defense with all his footies, and only once one gets focused, he turns on defend. That is very nicely done.
Yeah, the focus fire is usually ending up on one unit anyway. So you only need it on one unit.
Naga level 2 now. She's got tons of mana. She could definitely use some fog lightnings here.
Alchemist starting to drop. There's a staff in 5, 4, 3. Is it enough? Moonstone. Moon juice.
A heal spray as well. Staff. Where is that fog lightning?
There's a lot of mana. There we go for the double kill. Heroes are starting to drop and Fortitude is losing a lot, but he needs a potion. Naga save as well. Oh boy, ReMinD playing with fire.
A lot of footies dying right here.
Yep.
He had like a ton of footies just a moment ago.
Yep.
And now they're all dead, kind of.
They are a bit... Oh no. Wait. Oh! Okay, Stormbolt arrives and gets the kill immediately. Not sure if that was necessary. Can he get the revenge kill on the Archmage? There's a potion. All the footy's gone. He is replacing them. Alright. This could have been a little better, I guess. Good damage on the Mountain King. Can he reach with something from the right-hand side? Entangle, Fork Lightning, anything? Again, the 50 HP.
The town is under siege.
Water Elemental.
Only had boots.
Engine of Lore now. Tier 3, 2/3 done.
Still no marksmanship for ReMinD. Definitely forgot about it.
But That's what makes the archer so powerful. How can you forget about it?
It's not good.
Okay, we do have only one orb at the moment, so the ice orb is still activated. Mountain giants now. Skipping bears for Ro and Riju. Just need something to tank in the front.
These double barracks are going to be so useful here in just a second. Going to be able to go into mass knights right away. Gold seems to be there. Or maybe Pally first, knight upgrades at the same time, and then go into knights. If he has the time, though, that is. This town hall is under threat. Marksmanship coming now. Finally.
Focus fire on the MK once again, but dispelled indeed. Militia trying to defend this. No critical mass for ReMinD at all. Stuck at a between 40 and 50 supply for a long time because of all the upgrades, but that will change due to Mountain Giant. Stormbolt on the Naga with Taunt. That should be a save. Can he get surrounds? Staff is ready in 10. And Fortitude seems to be microing well against the Taunt. Finally some protection for the archers.
Could be some more kills on the way back. Keep her close to 4. But the hero levels for ReMinD really aren't that crazy yet. When we saw Lawlion playing this strat and also Moon, there was so many kills. Incessantly finding more and more. And then the hero levels really getting out of control. But here, it seems quite manageable for Fortitude. He has the staff now, he has the Pally now. He's got upgrades coming in here. 2 knights into 2 upgrades. Going for more farms, I imagine, somewhere.
Hopefully.
And knights are pretty damn good against archers.
He's not building farm anywhere. Ah, there. The one now. Okay.
Town is under siege. Players' forces are under
By the way, from another... Oh, he just blew up the expansion with sappers!
Oh! Kind of forgot about that.
He's hiding the archer on the spot.
Nice.
Yeah, that was
I
good.
mean, he could use reveal, so
Yes, but it's delayed.
still cool.
Another result from the Undead Mirror. Michael leads 2-0 against Shao Kahn.
Alright. Michael looking good there.
Fruit! The dream.
I still remember the day where Michael once defeated Happy Neo in Jera Cup.
Yes.
a player's forces
2000
are under
what?
attack.
15, 16?
2000, long time ago.
2000. I mind getting a little fooled by an illusion, but not for much longer. This is the red spot for the Korean.
Dude, these rock golems own treants. Holy Jesus.
They own a lot. They're big.
They're big. They're strong.
Warsong battle jumps, are you kidding me? This +4 on archers. He did. Oh my god. That marksmanship now. Imagine how well this scales with upgrades now.
That's a lot of damage.
Expansion by ReMinD, by the way. Now we got rid of the archer.
AM soaked up a lot of that experience. Don't really like that. If the MK and Pally both make it to level 3, that's such insanely strong level ups.
Dude, the archer's still there. Or is it a new one? I'm not sure. Are you still blocking that spot?
That's a new one. She's squatting on the corpse, on top of the corpse of a friend.
A player's forces are under attack.
So MK about to be 3. So is the Pally. There's one more camp there, in fact. The troll camp.
He's close to a lot.
Even without the expansion for so long, Fortitude has plenty of resources. They got a strong army now. He can re-expand here quite easily.
Alright, that's the archer gone. The second one, that's also level 3 on the Mountain King. How far? Oh, no Nature's Blessings. Will still take a while until this is done.
A player's forces are
Nature's
under
Blessing
attack.
coming now. Schrader?
Schrader joining the army. Oh, is this MK Pally 3 here? I think it's not. Oh, It's just barely enough, right? Oh, perfectly enough. That feels real nice. 4-3-3, about to be 5-3-3.
Yeah, and this scales
This is-
obviously a lot better than the Night Elf combo.
It's about to be on 2-1 Night upgrades as well. And he can use Inner Fire. It's a pretty scary human army right here.
On the other side, we're getting the second attack upgrade for the archers. We have the second orb as well. And double staff. So it's getting better there as well.
It looks like he needs more MGs though. Only a single one.
And he's producing one now. Finally breaking upkeep.
A player's forces are under attack.
10 armor on the knights. More than 50 max damage.
Needs wisps against this for sure. Doesn't
How
have
much
them
damage
here.
is on the archers? Let's say it's 50 damage. And that is increased by 50% because of the armor type. And that's increased by 15% because of the upgrade.
That's
a lot
about
of damage.
it's
It's like 100 damage per hit or something.
Yeah. 80, 85 or something, roundabout. Okay. Can you stop the Night Flood? Shouldn't fight too close to the Night Elf base because then Dispel gets a lot easier. Expo for ReMinD at 50%.
A player's forces are under attack.
Great items here for Fortitude also. Invulns everywhere, healed scroll, tankiness items. Lots of strength items. I like that he keeps them. Appreciate the gauntlets, boys. 75 HP. Can win or lose you again.
He also went clap too. And once he reaches these archers, have fun. By the way, the archers are at +6 now. That is
sick also.
Also quite some damage. But, you know, physical damage. Knights with a lot of armor. That helps. Second defense upgrade as well.
Yeah, some footies still alive. These footies have seen some stuff, man. They've been around for a long time. But I guess the archers even longer. Some of them. Right, here flies the Stormbolt, and in we go. Where's the focus fire gonna end up? Staff's being used. ReMinD's just running away.
Yep.
He doesn't think he can face these knights, and I don't blame him.
It's a lot of knights. Look at the
even
damage.
against the MGs, the damage.
Where is all of ReMinD's money gone? Like, his upgrades aren't too crazy. His inventory isn't too crazy. And he was in no upkeep for a long, long time.
Well, he's investing into more MGs now. He has 4 MGs. That's a really good number. It's going to be very hard to get past these.
Third
You have to
attack
get the cadence right off the taunt and then confuse these knights like crazy.
These detonates have to hit big time. It's going for the casters. One, good. The other two still saves it. One got killed. Oh, he's kind of forgetting about that wisp and the alchemist is surrounded. There's the second detonate.
Must be a staff for the alchemist. Yeah.
Yep.
Gets him back to the main.
Mountain King with the invul potion, not for too much longer though. But the Holy Light is there. Paladin to the rescue. The clap is just sick, and it was the perfect timing for it because the alchemist was out of that fight.
Insane clap to the back. So much normal damage from all these knights, even the shredder. Dude, the MGs aren't even that tanky. They don't have armor upgrades here. This is a big difference maker. Supply-wise, we're still pretty even. The next clap comes in, though. This MK has been doing a great job. He has one more clap, but only one more clap. That might be something to keep in mind. MG surrounded, MG taken out, another MG to the left. So much experience here for Fortitude also. Mountain King in trouble. Heal for him should be available. Paladin has plenty of mana still left. Way more sustain here for Fortitude.
Yeah. Alchemist is surrounded again. Can fight out. And so it's only one Mountain Giant with 50% HP. And look how the Knights shred through this like a hot knife through butter. New attempt with new wisps, with new MGs. Still somehow 71 supply. It absolutely doesn't look like it, but that's how a Mountain Giant army looks. Clarity on the Paladin. Archmage level 2 brilliance are up. And good detonate. More good
Really
detonates.
good detonates. Yeah.
But also, Fortitude is not doing anything to stop it. All the focus on the Mountain Giant, more focus fire on the Mountain King. And he is about to drop. He just die.
MK goes down, didn't have any potions anymore to protect him. Perhaps Pally should have given something over. Definitely should have, considering he has Divine Shield as well. But still so many knights for Fortitude. Could go for a Tavern Revive if he wants to. Seems like he wants to.
Tower's coming. Only Arcane, but that will probably help. 80 supply for Fortitude. 64 only.
He made a tank. Fortitude made a tank again.
Wow. Haven't seen that in a while.
A player's force.
And why not? He wants to finish these buildings. Knights will be busy with Mountain Giants and Archers. Here we go. Next fight. MK back. Clap immediately after the potion. Heal spray is good. And he needs these big detonates again to get rid of the inner fire. Didn't hit the priests yet. So there's gonna be more.
Falling back. These aggressive shots by the humans, man. I like them more and more. Yeah. Arcane's done. And now lots of mana drain against especially this Alchemist. Has to fall back. Super tough to engage into this position, but he has to. This is the expansion for ReMinD. He takes out one knight with the Fog Lightning. They're all kind of hurt. The knight front line is starting to diminish. But so are the archer numbers.
He needs to confuse these knights. He needs to use a lot of taunt to keep his damage dealers up. But speaking of which, Keeper close to level 5, about to drop. There's an invo potion. Taunt here on the other side. Didn't do too much. There we go. Knight. 2 knights about to fall, but the Naga needs the staff, gets the staff.
And that's another knight gone. And another knight gone. There's an entangle on the other one. Holy Light is there, but that was the last Holy Light for quite some time. No Brilliance level 3 this time around, by the way. I think that's a big mistake by Fortitude.
2 archers falling. ReMinD has no gold anymore. Main gold mines are empty, and he killed the entangled gold mine.
The tank!
Naga. The heroes have to do this now, I guess, with the orbs. 3 MGs.
Still very close in supply. Hero level is crazy, though, for Fortitude. 544 falls back to the shop. These aggressive shops have been helping out humans so much recently.
Such
really
a
loving
sick
this.
game. 4 MGs again, but how do you get the archers back? Maybe the orbs have to do the damage. Is that still enough? Reinforcements for Fortitude arrive with knights, and he has double barracks. Clap was good. It will take some time, but he will be chewing through these mountain giants.
MK was getting focused hard there, but with 11 armor, or, excuse me, 9.6, he is quite tanky. And these region scrolls and clarities over and over, so good. ReMinD is doing his best to cancel them.
Looks like Fortitude is just
intending to expand up here.
waiting for this expansion, absolutely. Oh, priest a little exposed. That's level 4.
Oh, the keeper.
Staff?
Staff for him?
No!
What?
He had one, but didn't use it, and that is the 2-1 for Fortitude. Good comeback.
Yeah, strong game. The double racks mass footy hold into knights. This is the answer, apparently. Against this mass archer style, Fortitude played it well. I think the early game was a bit of the problem there for the Night Elf, right? ReMinD, I think he should have done more damage. At the very beginning, at the Expo creep, with the Wisp detonates, I think he should have done more. If he gets a level 3 faster, if he gets more kills faster, that can all look a lot better. But it was a good game. Very competitive.
Indeed, Fortitude now 1 map away from DreamHack Summer. After not qualifying for WGL, of course, this would be very important, especially since he just renewed his contract with the LP Club. Making them happy would be nice. So far, all LP Club members are qualified. All who tried in Focus and Colorful.
Sock against Cini is 1-1, by the way.
Wow. Cini.
Not looking bad.
By the way, Remo, yesterday on Flame's stream, there was a challenge.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you. What happened?
He ate all the 60.
And how hard was he struggling?
I don't know. Oh, it's so bad. Like the last part of the challenge is muted, unfortunately. But he did it.
So now I have to eat 70.
You have to eat
To take
61.
the crown.
You have to eat 61. He had a burger there as well. I don't know if he ate the burger too.
Chad, did you see that? Did he eat the burger as well? Was he struggling?
By the way, did you change your camera position? Because your right arm is cut off. Ah, there we go. It was me. It was my fault.
Nope.
It was my fault, Remo. It was all my fault, as always.
That's not true.
I don't have an invite. Do you?
Nope. But ReMinD isn't in yet either.
Okie dokie. We have a couple of new subs. Silani for 40 month. Petso Dipala for the 2-month resub. Thank you for the great entertainment. Love your content. Thank you very much. I will never eat 61 nuggets. That is impossible to me. Absolutely not doable. Not even in 2 days, I think.
And I saw on Twitter, he wanted to do it in 25 minutes. I thought that was the craziest thing.
He did it.
25 minutes, dude. That's pretty fast.
It was kind of close. He had like 1 minute left or something.
What a guy.
Super sick.
All right. Does that mean for when we do the challenge, we have to put Flame on to see if I can best him with 70?
Kind of disgusting. But
dude, how many calories is that, by the way?
I don't know. I don't want to know. But yeah, we're going to do that at 100,000 followers here on Twitch. We're at 94,000, so we do have some time to practice. I hate Bidoo so much for coming up with that nugget challenge.
I think this is super funny. All right, so 20 nuggets is 900 calories. So 60 is close to 3,000. That's not bad.
It's pretty much exactly 2,700.
And if you eat it with sauce...
There was no
possibly...
sauce. These fuckers betrayed me. There's no sauce. So he ate them dry. Don't know.
Do you say he did it because it's easier? Or does he prefer them that way?
No. They didn't give it to him. He really wanted them.
What?
But it weren't, like, it wasn't in the delivery. They robbed him of the sauce. Yeah.
What the hell?
I know, man. Life is tough.
Nuggets without sauce, that's like eating burgers without a patty, man.
That's like cardboard. I know that feel.
Oh my god, I almost forgot about that. Oh god.
I don't know what you're talking about. We got match points for Fortitude, who's starting in the upper right of Concealed Hill. And ReMinD struggling. Back to back, not qualified for the major events. Not WGL, not DreamHack. That was the story for one of these players here. And after a rough start against the Panda, Fortitude seems to be in control. Good decision making, despite his expansion being blown up. He recovered quite well, and dude, this is a tough game for ReMinD now. Did he show all his tricks yet?
Well. He's gonna have to prove it here now. Up against the ropes. No more mistakes allowed. Is it gonna be a fast expansion again? This is what Infi and TH showed us. Apparently the way to beat this keeper is expand, stabilize, and survive until tier 3. Now that I think about it, it's actually exactly the same meta as against Undead. Isn't that weird?
Crazy.
I mean, of course, you don't need gyros, but you expand, you go tier 3, and you go Knights and Triple Hero.
Yep.
Dude, do you also still remember how Yaws for so many years used to say, Knights are so bad! They're the worst units in the game! They're so awful!
Well, a little bit changed on Knights. They got Sundering Blades, which is a great upgrade against Fiends and Mountain Giants. Don't you make fun of Yaws here.
And also at some point, their attack speed was increased.
Yes.
I don't know if that was
That's a
before
game
he started
changer.
before he was complaining about them or after he was.
That's an absolute game changer. Just like the attack speed change on Rifleman, it makes them unplayable now.
Yeah. It's weird, right? We don't see rifles at all anymore. Like 3% shouldn't have that insane of an impact.
Shouldn't. But maybe it
it's
tipped
more of
the
a
scales.
psychological one.
Well, we got double claws here, starting with some good damage.
Claws and mantle. Okay, boys. We're ready for
ReMinD.
this game.
Cloak for Fortitude. So this is going to be mass archers. It felt like ReMinD took a long time to get online, and I don't even know the reason for it. Like, nothing felt really bad. He didn't lose too many archers early. This one push was pretty brutal, but Fortitude lost so much as well. I don't know.
This early game creep out by ReMinD though. He is not harassing at all.
Yeah.
He is
Focusing on
just
three.
preparing to counter expand apparently.
It's kind of what he does on Last Refuge as well, right? Opening the expansion. And this Nolo was here.
Oh!
Yep. Is it like he doesn't even lose too much HP. He's slow with pulling out and stuff, but he's getting level 3.
He's slow with pulling out, you say? Okay, interesting.
Dirty mind.
Is that enough? Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
And expands on the
That's
spot.
a lot of kill threat now, man. Level 2 entangle plus these items.
Yeah. Plus 18.
AM, you gotta be careful, my bro.
Ooh. Little sleep on the wheel.
Look at that
Moonwell
damage
position
against
also
water metals.
interesting.
What the hell? That looks like he has an orb of corruption, man.
That is pretty good damage.
Oh, and the Wisp Scout in the middle sees the footies in transit. That is some excellent scouting. Alright, so very different approach here by ReMinD. Not
player's
pressuring
forces
with
are
the Naga Keeper and rushing to tier 3, but rather going for an early counter expo. This is not something we're very used to in the meta nowadays.
Keep a little bit of a glass cannon.
Yeah, he needs to... Dude, go back to the Moonwells and then defend your expo.
Yeah,
Come on.
Moonwell's, like the positioning
Hustle,
is a
hustle,
little odd.
Telly
Two on the
staff,
right
telly
hand
staff, telly
side,
staff.
2 on the left hand side. Expo is not up yet. 3 footmen, no water elemental. How fast can he kill them?
Alright, this will definitely be a cancel. Question is, how expensive is it gonna be?
Looks like he's not paying with more than 3 footmen.
Oh, I think they're all gonna die. Oh, that one gets away. Are you kidding me? No, maybe not. Oh, the expo, dude! Oh, no way! No way! It's surviving! What? How much was that? 5 HP? Oh my god.
Archmage
AM has
now.
to use the TP.
Entangle, water elemental, there's no wisp anymore, right?
No. No. Elemental?
Elemental is too strong. 7!
Oh! Dude, the entangle, half a second, and he would have saved it.
That bought so much time. Oh, how close is this game? I'm loving CH right now.
Dude, but look at this keeper. After the expansion creep, he just reached level 3.
Mm-hmm.
He just killed so much stuff that he's suddenly level 4.
A player's forces are
That was a lot of foots going down.
That was a lot of foots. Okay. Fortitude, what now? His expo is up. He's on the way to tier 2. Dude, how well calculated by ReMinD that he knew that he could hold this against footmen only.
And he finds them again. Good night, footies.
But also good night expansions.
True. Oh my god, there's so many footies died. Jesus.
That's
Second
7.
barracks again.
Yeah, 7 or 8 footmen now, right?
Oh, it's double lords, by
Town
the
is
way.
under siege.
Huh.
That's new.
Dryad Bears. Oh, he's staying at tier 2 for now. It's Dryads. Alright.
Michael defeated Zhao Kai with 3-0, by the way. Apparently it was all Crypt Lord versus Crypt Lord.
Yay! Yeah, and in Undead Mirror, that seems to be the standard. So, congrats, Michael! Back to the big stage! Failed to qualify for WGL for quite some editions, but here with DreamHack, he's back. Cool.
Alright. Fortitude, and a lot of pressure here. The cloak is actually really nice for him. Nice Sim City. That blacksmith again in front to block, trying to buy time for the towers. A little position to fall back, the shop helping out.
A player's forces are
So
under
bad.
attack.
Yeah.
It is upgrading right now. Researching about 50%.
50% indeed. Expo for ReMinD is coming up. Another footman down. But towers are coming. First guard tower here makes it hard to break it with Dryads, and ReMinD is only teching now.
Expansion is about to be up. Entangling, still gonna take a little while. This blacksmith is gonna fall, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
Mash
trying
repair.
to.
Footy's coming out.
MK is coming soon as well. Gotta be careful then. Spread some poison with the Dryads, but not too much.
Not many archers at all, by the way. Only 4. Is Fortitude still going into knights? And would that be a mistake?
Keeper.
Oh, surrounded.
Yeah, can step, but that's an MK. Does he calculate
Too
that?
late. Looks like a bit of a late TP there as well.
Okay, there was a lot of damage on the blacksmith that didn't do much but force repair. And of course, by time for his own expansion.
Okay, I talked to her.
Do you feel very smart?
I love Toxie.
We all love Tex.
I hope he's not upset that I do the French accent like Ugri always was. I don't think so. I think Toxie's more fine with that. Now that his MMR wishes were granted, I think he's happy.
Well, we get another ambush here. Can he steal this ogre? That would be sick. Yeah.
Oh no! What? Dude, ReMinD this game. Looking hot.
I agree. Would love to know if he's back in Korea or not. Because if not, that's pretty sick. Playing from AZ. From Australia. From AZ. From the land of Amazonia.
Double MGs on the way. No upgrades yet, but I'm sure they will be coming soon. Lumber's looking really good here for ReMinD, by the way. Can go for Wellspring and MG upgrades, by the way. Right
That's
away.
it.
Hoggers.
Can he finally kill that shop to get rid of clarities? That would be big. So good contain so far. Oh, Fortitude is not on the way to tier 3 yet. Oh, that's big.
Yeah, he's stuck on tier 2 against MGs. That's not a good feeling, my friends.
Feels bad, man.
Feels real bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
ReMinD kind of supply stuck here. Needs to start setting up some Moonwells. Alchemist third would be great. Heal spray plus MGs. Great synergy. Well, I guess on this map you actually have fountains. Maybe he doesn't need an Alchemist.
So, Podum.
Poodum.
Podum. For the true shot. Don't see her yet.
If he could level a demon to 3, that would be great, but it's not that many creeps left, I guess.
Dude, I spent so much time casting with the Dust Boys that if you start a sentence with that would be great, my brain is automatically translating it to that would be Pog. It's so cemented into my brain now, it's unbelievable.
That is pretty poor.
He is now finally not still again killing the blacksmith. What the hell?
Player's forces are under
Dude, that blacksmith is one sturdy old lady.
Yeah, it's like Stonehenge.
You think tourists come to visit it now and then, and they do selfies with it?
And they're super disappointed because it's really nothing special but a couple of rocks. Oh, but you know, the atmosphere.
There's all this legend
the
about
aura.
what it actually used to be, and it probably was just something dumb, like a toilet
Like-
or something.
A toilet for giants. We solved Stonehenge. Nice. All right. Can Fortitude solve the Night Elf army?
Suddenly all the lumber's gone. ReMinD should have perhaps gone for a Schrader.
Tinker third.
Huh?
He didn't decide for a skill yet, but it's a Tinker third. I am a little confused.
Yeah, me too. Catca's pipe! Oh, that's so good.
Is it though?
A player's forces are under
Take a taste of your own medicine, human. 3 mana region for everyone.
It is really good, obviously. Footman attacking the expansion a little. Engine of War helping in this. Can he steal another one? No. That's rockets for you. It's good damage over time. As he has to spam it.
Though?
Yeah. With the Katka's pipe, you have pretty much unlimited rockets. If you are alive, which seems to be a problem here.
That
No
wasn't good,
staffing.
Whoops.
Yep.
Oh, gets the Dryad. Good eye, sniper.
Remo quoting Coheed and Cambria now. I'm so proud of you.
Of course, man. It's my favorite band.
What's your
Listen to
favorite
all their
song?
albums. Good job, sniper. Oh, MK in trouble. Pops the invul. Oh, nice fog lightning. That hurts. Keeper level 5. And Fortitude notices, yup, I definitely need tier 3.
Yeah. That is turning into a pretty sick game. Tier 3 is about to finish. Then in a fire. And Knights as he never lost the blacksmith.
a town is under siege.
Upgrades for ReMinD.
Players'
Attack
forces
upgrades
are under
for
attack.
Dryads, Bears, Mountain Giants. So the MK here is not that effective, right? He can't go into the back with Clap and get rid of like 50% of your damage. Yeah, Bears kind of die quickly to it as well, but Dryads are immune. Mountain Giants don't really care.
Yeah, true. I hope he doesn't go too heavy on bears. They can oftentimes become a serious liability. What's he mixing into his ace down here? Staffs back the Naga. Wait, who's getting this experience? Where's the Tinker?
Tinker is dead, or was dead for a while, is now coming back, but I doubt he's gonna be in range, or he was in range.
So he's missing a lot of experience here. Flute again, by the way.
Good that he didn't go for a pardon. He just feels it. Expansion in the middle by ReMinD, scouted immediately. Ornamental not to be expired, so bye-bye. Thank you, Kronos M, for the 5-month resub. Glad to be able to support you again. Don't play Warcraft 3 myself, but love watching it. Thank you, much love. And start playing.
Thank you. W3 Champions, the best place to be.
Okay, so we got rockets against repair. We got some siege damage. We got roar. Rockets against repair, as you can see.
Oh!
Boom! 200 IQ. He was just so fed up that this blacksmith didn't fail because of all the repairs. So he was looking for a solution like, how can I goddamn stop this mass repair? And
Dude.
that's the way.
I never noticed that before. Rockets is like... It's like the best skill in the game against repair.
It's very
Kinda
good.
crazy.
Only for a little
if-
bit, but yeah.
And if he gets to level 3, rockets are just straight up good, especially with his pipe.
Yeah.
And he could still get to level 3. There's a camp right there at the lab. ReMinD should also go for a Shredder. I've said that before. He needs upgrades. He really needs upgrades. As the human here comes online on tier 3, he becomes a lot stronger. These Night Elf units need more damage and more armor.
Alright, what's next? Once this Tinker hits level 3, man, he is super powerful. Also against casters, rockets have pretty good range. Tree run by. Oh,
Player's
mortars!
forces are under attack.
Doesn't look like they have frag shards yet. Also only a single one. Dryad's diving deep.
Frag shards
Keep
about
him in
to
trouble
be-
right away. Has to TP out of this.
Dude, what's up
Okay,
with
that was
50 HP today? So many saves with 50.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. And frag shards finished, by the way, during the fight. So, got that now.
ReMinD just refusing to creep level 3 keeper. Tinker, I mean. Tinker!
Yeah, there's not much left to creep, though. Neck and neck, right? So how are the upgrades? 0, 0, 1, 0. Also here, 1, 0. Feels like ReMinD is playing the Death by 1,000 Cuts style. Always poking a little, constantly doing damage somewhere, taking the expansion away, taking farms away, taking 1 or 2 units away, then TPing out. As he is maxed out at 80 already, he can afford it.
Alright, here we go into the next big fight. MG's in front tanking the way they're supposed to be. Dryad dancing looking pretty good. It's only 2 more teams anyways. And that 1 more team is way too deep.
Whoa.
That one's gonna be sniped. Oh, Holy Light, maybe. Takes a long time to take this one out thanks to Inner Fire, actually. Don't know who's losing more. I think Fortitude is losing more. Yeah, ReMind's still up at 80 supply with 1,000 gold.
Yeah, but it's
Tinker's
also
about to hit level 3.
it's also 2 hurt Mountain Giants. Gotta be careful to not lose them. Same for the Mountain King. Entangle, Holy Light, not enough. Claps his way, but that's it. Level 4 and no crowd control anymore. There's no sorcerers in this as well. And now, fear the rockets, my friend. Aiming for this Archmage. There's a TP, but I think he's just giving it up. Nope, he's still trying. So much damage. And now, kick this Expo. Not willing to. Dude, if he uses the region scroll now, he can just counter it with rockets. Does he realize this?
I think you can just pick up the sticks. 3 sticks, go for the Town Hall, and throw the rockets again.
Ah, almost
Wait.
misses everything.
Dude, did you see that? The
What?
rockets don't cancel region.
I don't think they hit.
No, they hit the mortar team. You see? The AM is still regening.
What? Bug!
Maybe it's because the damage intervals
Oh,
are so fast, you know, that they're too low.
what is 1 rocket on... Is it level 2 even? Yes. How much damage is 1 rocket? Maybe it's below the threshold.
Yeah, exactly. We learned something new today, boys.
Ah, I think ReMinD did as well, but here are 3 bears and 3 MGs clobbering down your expansion once again. Fork lightning plus rockets, no repair, no chance to hold this.
Good night, Paladin. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah.
Oh,
So?
nice stab.
He's gonna lose that base. Archmage has no TP anymore. And will he finally break the blacksmith?
That's
Rocket
the big
stun,
question here.
Entangle. First hero dead. And
Blacksmith
that's GG.
survives!
Blacksmith does survive, but Fortitude doesn't. And ReMinD is back in this series. It's not a 3-0 sweep here, but we go full distance. Feels like it's either a very one-sided series in these winners or decider matches, or we go full distance. We've had this a lot.
Yeah, and for ReMinD, this is the second time, right? Against Fly, it was a 3-2 close affair, and now it's a 3-2 again.
He's a crazy marathon man. And that in his age.
How old is he?
Gotta put it up here. 33. That's 34 in Korean years, right?
Like dog years?
No, they start to count at 1.
But I mean, this is... Yeah, so in Korean, you're always 1 year older then?
Yes. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Just +1. Even you can do that.
If I use my calculator.
So I really want to know, what is the damage of 1 rocket? $19.75. It must be 21 or 23 to cancel Regent's Throw.
I mean, there's some weird stuff. Chad was saying it already. Like, illusions still cancel, despite doing no damage. Maybe it's just a spell-specific thing also? Like, for example, Acid Bomb level 1 doesn't cancel heal self, but Acid Bomb level 2 tick cancels.
Yeah, that's the damage threshold thing, right?
How much is that?
It's the same for Mana Burn. Like, sometimes Mana Burn does cancel, sometimes it doesn't.
But it's not in every case. Like, if you attack with a Peon, which does 4 damage, it still cancels the heal self. Alright, Acid Bomb does target damage 5, 10, 17 per second.
How much?
5, 10, 17. I don't know, guys. It's Warcraft. It's weird.
It is. I hear in chat that Sock is qualified.
That was kind of to be expected, I guess. Okay. Congrats, Sock. Bye-bye, Sini. Till next season.
Indeed, everyone has a chance in fall again, but man, it all comes down to this one very map. And that map is Northern Isles.
Is this the map where ReMinD returns to the Panda? It is kind of playable here. It's not exactly very good. But I guess you could say that about the Panda in general. But ReMinD has been able to make him look quite good in some of his games. But not here. Starting off with a standard Ultra build are both our players. So AM versus Keeper. Very likely.
All right, then. Let's get it! Who will participate in the DreamHack Summer Asia tournament where 16 players fight for $10,000? Will be a pretty big disappointment for one of them, fighting all days pretty much. And until the last map. Really sad that we have to say goodbye to one of them.
That's the way it is in competition. Not everyone can win.
Would be a cool, like, little coronation for ReMinD's return. He has been the Heroes Hearth Asia King of the Hill for quite some time. But apart from that, not the biggest successes. Couple of upsets in the Team League as well. For Fortitude, would be a little bit of redemption as well after the failed spring season for him.
So it is Keeper against AM. Matches from the humans nowadays in this matchup seem to be pretty straightforward, pretty predictable. Fast expo into tech. But last game, that wasn't good enough. Last game, it was ReMinD, you know, changing up the way he was playing against it. He was counter-expanding early. Is this the next step in the evolution of the meta here? Where yes, the humans counter-expand, or yes, the humans fast expand, but you don't have to force it all in anymore. Yeah. Is that where Lawlight and Moon made the mistakes? At WGL, never counter-expanded?
I think also this expansion came as a bit of a surprise, right? This camp on CH, not the easiest. Maybe you don't expect it.
Yep, absolutely true. Requires some precise play with pulling out the creeps with Entangle and so on.
Here on this map we saw some AP rushes from the Night Elf. But I guess that's not the case here. By the way, Champion in chat was saying that just right-click attacks, they always cancel. Spells only if they do more than 20 damage. Or 21 damage.
But that's not true for Acid Bomb.
A player's forces are under attack.
Champion, why is that not true for Acid Bomb? Was Remo lying again?
I would never. Wait a minute. Is Fortitude not expanding? Is he just teching?
3 farms. And ooh, lab creep. He's dodging the keeper. Like ReMinD does not expect this.
Fast level 3 here is pretty nice. Yeah, the Wisp is furiously scouting in the south. He's like, where the hell are you?
Cool. Fortitude casts Confusion on ReMinD.
Is it very effective?
So far, pretty effective, I would say.
Dude, that was the most triggering thing in Pokemon ever.
I loved it.
Did you use it against NPC enemies?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Didn't their Pokemon usually die too quickly anyways?
No. I had fun, you know? Fortitude finds the... Oh, that scout was good. Probably wanted to go for the green anyway, but sees him coming now.
A player's forces
No
are
Hunter's
under
Hall
attack.
yet. ReMind's base build is always so strange.
The archers here quite boldly taking the fight. Where the hell is the keeper? Takes his time to kill a footy in the middle. Uses 2 entangles.
A town is under siege.
Okay. If he gets the water elemental, that's his level 3 by the way. Should detonate, I think. But hard to have the presence of mind in a stressful situation like this.
Yeah.
Don't have to
3
go
fighting
down.
positions right now. 2 in the base, water elemental. And he didn't detonate, I think. Oh, that's not too much mana anymore. Hunter's Hall definitely late.
Saves the archers there just barely. And that's level 3. Okay.
A player's
That makes his life a lot easier.
Lots of moon juice used. So who gets the better
On him.
trades here? Man. Big saves, double entangle. And no denies by 40.
40. Thank you, HDMC, with a 20. Says, love you guys. And Kai Katsu with the 49 months.
A player's forces are under attack.
Damn, thank you guys. Oh, Stefan die Waldfee with an interesting idea. Maybe with Acid Bomb it has to do with the target damage plus secondary damage hitting simultaneously on impact. So it's technically 2 different damages. That might be below
Player's
20?
forces are under attack.
No, but they don't apply to the same thing. It's just like the target gets more damage and the stuff around it gets
No,
less.
it's same for Nova, for example.
Yes, but it's not the same with Acid Bomb. Because then Acid Bomb would be like way more DPS.
We have to start big research on this. Can you trap this Archmage here? Demon Hunter second, by the way. No Naga. He's trying to get these lores up, but Fortitude is causing quite some trouble here.
Well, seems to be coming up though. Another elemental is taken out.
Still 1 base Fortitude.
And Naga second. Wow. I haven't seen that from Chinese humans in a long time.
Okay. Well, against the Demon Hunter, it does make sense, kind of. Or you play a Blood Mage, but maybe he feels that he needs something now. Otherwise, he's gonna lose some trades. And that is... the cloak. Haha, nice. He wanted to kill him with Lightning Shield, or to damage him further with Lightning Shield, but Fortitude already moving away.
Oh, the next entangle. On to the priest. Does he have the damage? He certainly does. Oh, Demon though stops moving for just a second. 4 HP. He dead.
Okay, level 1 hero killed, but there's more crowd control on that keeper. Can he force the invul or the TP? No, let's go.
ReMinD doesn't have much right now. This is kind of a scary moment.
But
yes,
40 is
going any
expanding.
dryads.
40 takes a tier 2 expansion, right?
Yep. Great Wisp Scout. See this.
Will he be punished for it?
Yes. This lab creep, man. It always feels like it takes so long if you don't have to spell.
In a fire, right? Pretty good spell.
It's pretty sick. Parry apt for the demon, not too bad.
Demon is back as well. He's not expanding. It was just militia for creeping.
See the penguin again? That joke you made yesterday was pretty good.
What did I say?
You selling fish? You got some fish? I
Ah.
want fish!
When the penguin was next to the night elf shop. Yeah. Thank you. I do have my moments.
Do penguins only eat one type of fish? Do they only have a diet, which is like one fish for their whole life?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't think
How is that even sustainable? Like,
I
don't they need vitamins or something?
I think they eat all the fish they can get. But anyway,
How many
we gotta
how many
push.
different fish are there?
In the sea? Oh, that's a very good question, man. Plenty. Plenty of fish in the sea.
Plenty of fish in the sea.
Yeah.
I heard that before. Still, they don't text me back. What the hell?
ReMinD is under serious pressure here.
Oh, the Naga. Pretty deep. Good to spell, though. Has the Ankh also. A lot of damage on the Keeper. A lot of damage on the Keeper! And he's just dead.
Naga even had an Ankh. First hero for ReMinD is down. Fortitude with some towers. We've seen this before on AZ. And that was pretty successful right there. Bears are starting to fall. And the only damage that ReMinD does is against Footman, but that doesn't really matter at all.
Seems like he's pushing through this. With a good old rifle push. Can still work, apparently.
Even without a Blood Mage. Archer's busy with the Water Elemental. That's not great damage either. Oh, that Keeper loss might cost him the DreamHack.
Can he somehow fight back? It looks very desperate. Would love to see a shop here for Fortitude again. Just keep pumping out more and more units. That's it. GG. Fortitude wins this.
And Fortitude is back on the big stage, ladies and gentlemen. Who was about to be time? Nice to see him, 25 years old, with a clan in his back, is now among the top 16 players here in the Asian region. Who that was once again not without sweating a little. But Fortitude does it, and ReMinD has to wait for the fall season.
Plenty of time to practice for that, I guess, is the optimistic viewpoint. But yeah, a little bit of a punch in the gut. So close as well, man. He was 2-3 against Fly. He was 2-3 against Fortitude.
Yeah.
But I hope he's going to keep on practicing. He's very refreshing to see. Has his own ideas, his own strategies. I want to see more of ReMinD.
Quite an influencer as well. Like, if you look at how, like, when the Demon Hunter is in play, the way that people creep Ogre Magi's, for example, now, I think that's heavily influenced by ReMinD, as he was one of the first starting it. But yeah, good to see a Chinese human in the top 16 with TH declining the invite. We got now Infi and Fortitude, Chimiko and Sok representing the Human Alliance from Korea. So looks good for them. 25% of the participants are human. We are waiting for the results of Younger versus Passion, Linguagua versus Ice Orc, and Thunder versus Pink.
I'm kind of surprised we have so few results so far.
Passion won at least a map, but we don't know the score. But all right, we try to find some games and results for you guys.